Another EMP used. DJ's lurking around the corner.
Now this is something they kind of did set themselves up for, Entity that is. Do you feel like, would you say they're a team that is less reliant on a strong laning phase?
Say that, and
Pure, he pulls back to Jabs with the hook, but that's not going to do him any good. And Jabs, he's going to turn into Fishman.
The body box?
Ooh, nice. DJ trying to get in front of him. Ooh, couldn't quite get him in front of him. The second time with the plasma field will ensure. So Pure might be able to get this kill, but it's going to take a little bit.
The jukes?
He's
How
got
good
the
are
hook.
they?
It's coming up. He's threatening it. Oh, it's going to get it. DJ dodges it.
The Tranquil's running.
The heals are coming up. The Tranquils are full engaged, and DJ.
He might even turn
Fishman.
here.
Oh!
The ward land.
He barely gets the last hit by dropping the ward. Gets the kill on DJ, but
we're getting involved here.
to get some experience for himself where he was seriously lacking.
They have a toss back.
Another attempt at a hook, perhaps. He's gonna go for Jaunuel, but he's just easily sidestepped it. And Gutman's gonna get a nice high ground tombstone. Can they fight around this? It doesn't look like it. Stormstormer may just go for the kill onto this tiny. But other than that, you're not gonna go for a full out fight.
Harry's just going to town on the map. Stormstormer went this Witchblade. Lost Invoker bypassing the urn, which you think Vessel would be pretty nice in a game where you're versus some Dying Heals and Alch. Maybe he just felt like the start was way too slow for it to pay off. Gearing up for the late game with more damage.
Catching the next assassin. He did get out the spike carapace. It'll stall things a little bit, but he is still dead. Now Palos, drop the wards. He's going to stun himself. This is kind of awkward now. He's going to follow it up some more. Well, he's going to drop the tombstone, but making his bait is actually good for them. Jab is in prime position to chase down some heroes. Fishman goes for the TP out. No stuns available. Let's see if he took enough damage. Die in the fountain.
Is under attack.
Nobody home.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, maybe at best they can catch Jabs here. Jabs, does he have his BKB backed up? He does. So he's actually going to latch on to Stormstormer. The nice hook from Pure saves them, pulls them out of danger. And look at Jabs. He's just walking into them. Now the rest of the team is coming in from the side, but Jabs is already dead. Here comes Palos. He throws out his stun. They chain it onto the Tiny. Looks like he's going to be the first one down. Pure's going to fight this out. He's got his Aghanim Scepter, but Jaunuel doesn't give a damn. In fact, he's amplifying the damage that's now coming out from the Batrider. The Flesh Heap is dodging a lot of his damage, though, and he's going to hit the hook. Needs to pull back in. Armel has to recommit to be able to finish off this Pure tanky Pudge, but it finally does go down. Now they turn over to Tobi, who looks at Palos, does manage to hit the shield crash, not quite enough damage, but Fishman, maybe Fishman can finish him off. The sun strikes off the mark, and Tobi dies, and now Fishman overextended and attempts to run down Palos, but will pay the price.
The Jaunuel. That plus probably some buybacks around their tower. That's what they're hoping for.
DJ finds the opening. It's going to be onto the Pure Pudge, so he's pretty tanky. Already down to half health, though. Palos going to start going to the work. Where's the Fishman save? It's denied. Stormstormer, they get in front of him, but Armel is going to make sure he doesn't get it off. Pure actually does get bailed out ever so barely. He gets the TP completed. Makes the BKB, doesn't hit the impale onto Stormstormer's Invoker. Pull him back in with the Razor, laying in the damage. They easily clean up Entity. I mean, without the Pure Pudge, what damage is there, really?
He lives, but at what price? High ground tomb on the back end as well. No
toss back! Really nicely played, Jabs! Welcome back to the deep inside the enemy base, my friend. You've been here a few times. You're welcome back anytime, says Entity.
Fnatic getting a little too greedy after that team fight went again. Pudge. He's still full HP.
Now the avalanche, now another toss back, now another potential hook to be able to finish off this Undying. He dies easily. Hook attempted, but Armel does manage to sidestep that one. Palos is back in. Just casually 3 shots the Oracle. Goes for a finish on the Kataomi and gets it.
Opted to go Ags in this game, and this to me is not the most obvious Cataclysm game. So to me it tells me you gotta dismember this Alch and they're gonna try and burst them with the Sunstrikes. That's your best route.
Took does manage to get the dismember, but the Unseeable Concoction stops him. They do have the Lotus Orb out on this Pudge, but a Bash is actually coming through. Here's gonna be saved down. Oh, look at him just go to town on Fishman, and they're still gonna pull back this Pudge to his demise as Jabs starts going to work while the Alchemist, well, he can keep everybody zoned to back. Does get tossed back into the tier 3s, taking a lot of damage. Pure does eventually die here. Finally goes down. The Tombstone's gonna be laid out right in front of Entity's base, too.
Spells. Then you kill one hero.
And everybody else is going to start swarming through from Fnatic. Here showing himself, DJ immediately goes for it. Spike carapace into the impale stun, waiting on the Lotus Orb before he throws out the Unstable Concoction. He does manage to get off the Bash. Meanwhile, backline, they stop the Oracle and prevent him from getting off a good ultimate. They get the full hook back. Stormstormer finish off Jaunuel. Undying will claimed ahead of enemy, and that is it. GG is called Fnatic. They got absolutely stomped in front of the home crowd in game one, but